Hey, Bryce Tubbs here. I just want to share with you this new interview that I just released with my friend David. Now, David helps businesses and accountants and bookkeepers really manage data with ERP systems, CRMs, and just data-driven metrics. Now, the reason why it's so important is because when you have an understanding of how to maintain, control, and utilize data, you can make data-driven decisions. What this means for business owners, they can finally take those thousands of leads inside their CRM and know exactly how to best utilize those leads. And if maybe you're a bookkeeper or an accountant, maybe you're looking to offer more advisory services or add more value to your clients, this skill set that David teaches and that David shows inside of this video is urgent. Urgent, urgent, urgent. The more value that you can bring to your client, the more that you can help them make decisions based on the work that you've already done for them, the more value you're going to bring and the easier it is for you to charge a higher ticket price. So I'm super excited for you to be able to watch this interview, be like a fly on the wall, kind of learn our discussion, kind of learn his story, see exactly how you can plug it in for your life, and I cannot wait for you to enjoy this interview. Hopefully have a great rest of your day. And also, if you want some help growing your business, maybe you've been trying to grow your business, but you just don't exactly know what you don't know. Maybe you want to reach a certain goal, like 10,000 a month, 15,000 a month, $20,000 a month, but you just don't have the proven process, the strategy, the timing, or just to know how to get there in a short period of time. I just invite you to go ahead and click on the link inside the description either above or below the video to see if I can help you. Now, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you in the interview.
Okay. Well, to start with, like you said, a brief introduction about myself. My name is David Ayomidotun. I'm from Nigeria, but basically residing in South Africa now. That's where my operations and consulting, I do everything from South Africa. Though I still have my operations in Nigeria too. Well, by training, I'm an accountant by training, and also I've been able to via into so many fields. So I'm like an all-rounder. So that affords me to like diversify into so many fields. More into IT and also consulting for small and medium businesses. So in a nutshell, that's David for you. Presently, I I do more of IT consulting that has to relate with accounting technology. This has been something with me for the past 12 years. I have represented so many IT companies in the space of accounting, ERPs, point of sales, ERPs, um, payroll ERPs, to name the little like that, both in India, in the US, and where else again? I think basically those are the two countries I have represented some of those companies. So yeah, um, like I said, basically I'm more into the IT space than the than the core accounting space. So it's like the technology behind accounting. That's where
Mm.
I now pitch myself. So
Okay.
and more now I have a group where it's like it's basically for that for that space. We are looking at creating more contents for accountants in the technology space, because one, the 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 accounting world generally is shifting from the conventional system like we know from the regular books. Like I was telling some of my young guys that are coming up, I was telling them, I said, you see, when we started, I started my accounting career like an intern, so you say, or like a clerk. And then what we knew then, I was telling them, if you go to the archives, if you go and go and Google what is called the Kalamazoo. It's like in a way a kind of a template where we use in those offices for ledgers and all that. Where for then we keep about 5 books. Then those books are as big as this, so you stack them in each folio, each ledgers. Every month you keep carrying them from one office to the other to post and to do all that. I said those ages are gone now, where you have a whole group of companies just in a profile, and then at the click of a button you see everything comes down for you. So accounting has moved from that age to where now accountants who really want to practice can now do more of consulting and analyze figures rather than doing more of keeping the statistics of accuracy of numbers. So, and also part of me now, which I'm doing more, is into database management. I'm currently running my MSc in University of London, UEL of East London. I'm doing a course there for what's it called? Just skipped my head now. Yeah, for big data. Yeah, big data technology. So, and that is more about mining data. Now, for many years, companies have been stacking up datas, and you find that many of those datas are not being analyzed. Let me give you an instance. Amazon got into the wind of that, and they got to know that there is a particular time in a year that a particular product sells more than the others. And then they pitched that product, and they were able to realize on that product more than 500% profit. That was what the power of data can do for you. So that is where I'm pitching my own strength into now for accountants. You can do more with data than just every day you just keep analyzing historical books. You understand? So yeah, so these are the areas that I'm trying to specialize on the digital aspect of accounting. So that's in a summary what I do, and presently what I'm pitching myself into.
Okay. Awesome. So that's actually really great that you can do it. And then talk about like what other areas can, accountants or bookkeepers who might be watching this utilize your, ERP service or even data, like, with the client work, with their marketing, what other areas can they use that?
Yeah, like take for instance, uh, now we're talking about the COVID effect. Now, it's hitting hard on everybody in the world, and now accountants too who are not positioned to take the wind will be left behind. Now, taking advantage of this now, like for most of their clients who rather have not seen business run, it's a time where where as accountants we should now be able to give consulting services and advice on how clients can run their business using accounting technology to drive their business. For example, let me give you an instance now. Most businesses are now shifting to e-commerce platform. Why? Because the decision for buying and selling now is at the window of a screen. If you want to buy a shirt now, you want to do a kind of a survey or do a kind of a check to see what price, which store is stocking up this and all that. Eventually, all these things still snowball back to your client and to the accountant, because at the end of the day, the report still comes back and say, hey, this is what is going on behind. What is the best way can we take advantage of this situation? And then you can advise your clients better with the use of data and also
Mhm.
emerging technologies as a way of uh, improving business as an accountant. So that's a way we can take advantage of this space as accountants and also to help our clients.
So really being able to just convey more of that value, be able to know exactly like, what to do with the information, not just doing the books, but then also taking a
Yeah,
step further and say, with the results we have, this is what you need to be doing to move forward.
to move
Now,
forward. Yes,
let me ask you,
yes.
yeah, because let me ask you this question because a part of what you do in helping people gather data is having the confidence to make those recommendations. Do you have any tips about maybe someone who's watching who might be a little bit like they know that they could make recommendations with the data they have, but they're a little bit fearful that they might not be taken seriously or anything along those lines?
Um, yeah, the tips that I can give to that is let me also pitch my understanding in a way to that. A kind of recommendation I can give is the decision you take as a consultant to the solution that gives you the data back. Now, most consultants make the mistake of going with the I would say with how do I put it now? They go with the trend of what people say, not
Mm,
what suits their clients. Now, let me give you an instance. A construction company who specialize in projects is kind of accounting or ERP that will be suitable for him or her would be different from somebody who is doing retailing.
mhm.
And
Yeah.
and if you don't understand these dynamics and you just follow the wind of say, oh, somebody, for instance, is using software A, and I feel my client is using software A. That is the best for the client B. You will make a mistake, and at the end of the day, your decision, it will fall back to the reports that comes back to you, and then the power for you to be able to make the right decision will be limited because the information you are getting from that platform is not the right one because you choose or you give the wrong information as consultants for the wrong kind of platform that would enhance the feedback to help your clients in going forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so what you're basically saying is like, as long as you have better source of data, your confidence is naturally going to rise with that because you're using numbers rather than just anecdotal. This person said, and this is what another company did. Okay,
Yes, yes, of
okay.
course. Because you see, at the end of the day, what the client wants to see is the value. You can invest $1 million in buying XYZ ERP, and then you keep doing the normal accounting reports, the management reports, and all that. But you see, the client wants to see value. He wants to see an additional report that you come up with and say, "Hey, come, I was able to do an analysis over the period of your stock, and I found that this is the trend that you are going. If you go by this trend, this is what is going to happen. And hey, because I was able to dig into your database, this is the advantage you will have in the next few months. So without this kind of data, you won't be able to consult properly and also give value to
Mhm.
your customer, to your clients. And of course, this also trickles down to the way clients perceive the value that you give back to them.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And let me ask this question: like, where can people go to learn more about you, your services, and how you can help people?
Well, the quickest way to learn more about what we do is on our website because we have a company website where we pitch our services. It's called quickplusapps.com. That's www.quickplusapps.com. So that's our website. That's where you see all the kind of services we offer, the solutions, and every other thing. And in addition, we have a group where, like I said, we pitch to the professionals like the accountants, the financial experts, and all that. That we discuss day in, day out, things that affects the accountants. You want to ask a question, you want to know the latest trend in the industry, you can come to our Facebook group, which is called Virtual Bookkeepers. On Facebook, if you just type Virtual Bookkeepers, you see us there, and then that's where you can also meet with me.
Awesome. Awesome. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your story and just like, sharing how you can help people inside the community because you're doing a lot of great things. You've taken the time to establish such a large Facebook group and you're really putting a lot of good into the world. So I really appreciate you taking the time to come on and just share a little bit about yourself today with my community. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And for those watching, we hopefully you had a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this. Go check out David's stuff. He can save you a lot of time. He can help you even raise your prices based on using the data and being able to add those advisory services to your practice. And if you want some help growing your practice, I have a lot of content on the rest of this YouTube channel or the Facebook group wherever you're watching this. And hopefully in the future maybe we can work together inside of one of my mentorship programs. Until then, I'm super excited and super grateful for your attention. Talk to you guys soon, and we will see you later. Have a great rest of your day. Done recording in 3, 2, and